All right, welcome to 13 Not Reviews, and today we'll be reviewing Hell's Highway, a 2002 film directed by Jeff LEROY. It is 70 minutes long, so it's not that long of a movie, and it went by really fast for me. I don't know any real big stars in this film. Phoebe Dollar, I think, played in Sunset Society, and Ron Jeremy is in this film. So he makes his little cameo like he does in a lot of his films, like Bloody Bloody Bible Camp and stuff like that. And he plays a film person picking up somebody on the side of the road. The film synopsis is: a sexy homicidal hitchhiker calling herself Lucinda commits acts of gory mayhem against unsuspecting people who pick her up off the road and help her out. So don't help this bitch out. The film starts off, I believe, with her hitchhiking and guy going down the road and picks her up. And I didn't really know where it was going with this because I really didn't read the synopsis or anything. I just put it in and let it go. So I didn't know that really Lucinda was the bad guy in this film. I know because I thought it was the guy picking her up at first because he seemed like a serial killer type. And his character, they done a twist with him like 3 or 4 times in this film for such a little role that he had. He picks her up and then gives her a drink of water. And from there, I was like, okay, this is poison. He's poisoning her. He's giving her something. And she does. She starts choking and stuff. And she gets out and starts running off into the desert or whatever. And he follows her and kills her. And this is where it got twisted because he started, he puts on a priest collar. So I was like, oh shit, he's a fucking priest and he's damn helping her out. Or not helping her out. He's killing the demon. And she's the serial killer. Or she's the devil or something. That's what it made it look like to be. And on his bottle it even said holy water. But that's not all that happened there, because of course Lucinda lives and goes on. But that story takes another twist towards the end that had me all fucked up. I was like, oh, that's fucking cool right there. I'm glad they went back and did that. That made that story even more interesting with the priest. And from there it goes up to some like college kids going to the beach. And the brothers, there's 2 vehicles. One of them's they're racing to the beach. Who can get there first? And they're recording themselves. So there's also an in-camera, character camera in the film where they're recording each other talking. But they end up picking up Lucinda at some point. And you know, on the side of the road there's always crosses where people have died, and people are putting out crosses for people who died in those spots and stuff. So that's why it's called Hell's Highway, I guess. A lot of people die on this road. That's how I wouldn't travel it. Anyway, they pick her up, and this takes a little bit of a turn for me because, of course, you got people that want to pick her up, people don't want to pick her up, so they pick her up. And they get in there to talking and stuff, and Lucinda ends up pulling the fucking gun on them. You know, what you gonna do? And then starts fingering the girl in the back seat against her wheel. I was like, no way. I was like, oh shit, this film's going there. I did not expect that. She's in there fingering her in the back seat in front of everybody with the gun pointed at them. But they ended up getting her out of the car and moving on. But the whole film, and of course they run back into the desert, and they also, through the camera, I think the brother had a camera too, so they end up finding out, you know, they ran into Lucinda as well. But the gore in this film was what also shocked me. I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn. And for some reason, this film has a 4.0 out of 10 on IMDb, which is fucking stupid. This film deserves a lot more than that, for what they pulled off with what looked like, I don't think, that big of a budget. And no real known actors, I don't think. I mean, there's a few on here, but I've never heard of them. So I didn't think they did that bad of acting, and I don't remember it being that bad. Now you can complain about the quality of the film and way it was shot. I don't give a fuck. If I like the film, I like the fucking film. To be honest with you, cinematography and all that don't really make a fuck to me. I make $2,000 films. So, if I like the story is more important to me, I think, than the actual looks of the film. So the story, the gore, everything was on point in this film. Ron Jeremy's scene was even cool when he picked up Lucinda and she starts jacking him off and then cuts his dick off and fucking damn blood starts squirting on the goddamn windows. The problem I had with this film is it seems like everybody's fucking heard of it but fucking me. I asked a few people, oh, I love that film, man. What the fuck? You ain't heard? Why ain't nobody talking about it? If somebody been talking about it, I've fucking heard of it. But I've never heard anybody even talk about this film. And then I posted, I was watching it, and everybody was like, oh, yeah, that film's awesome. Like, where the fuck was y'all at all these years? Did y'all keep this film to yourself? Because I ain't heard nobody talk about this motherfucker until somebody let me borrow it, and then I had to go buy it because it's fucking badass. I think you can also get it in one of them Mills Creek damn compilations at Walmart. For like $6 or something. It's in one of those. I don't think there's any difference in the cut. I'm not for sure. I just wanted the solo DVD release myself because I liked it that much, and I'll probably rewatch this film again. The ending of the film takes another big twist, but like I want to talk about I was so shocked at the fucking gore in this film at some points, and you wonder. So the girl Lucinda is pretty much like supernatural, it seems, through the film, and the ending takes a pretty cool twist that I didn't see coming because the whole film is set up a certain way, and then all of a sudden it twists into something totally fucking different, which I was cool with. I was cool with the ending. I was cool with everything in this film, the gore to. I don't really remember the fucking soundtrack or anything like that. The film was so good to me as far as a low budget film. So if you don't like a really shot well, I guess like crystal clear film, then if you don't like those type of films like SOV type stuff, you may not like this because it kind of looks like it. But I mean, look at the back. I mean, that makes me made me want to watch it right there. Just looking at the shots on the back, girl with a chainsaw, fucking demon looking shit. Y'all need to check this film out. If you like films like I like, then you'll like this one. I think there was one scene where they run over a girl, and the fucking guts latches onto the car and starts ripping out the body, and then they start dragging the fucking body down the road, unknowingly dragging the body down the road. And then when I looks out the window, it's like she's still attached to the fucking car. And I think the head of the girl that they run over was still under the car or something. It was fucking crazy. Anyway, y'all can check this film out. It's only 70 minutes long, and I don't think it's that expensive, especially if you get it in the Mills Creek DVD pack. I think it's called Hell's Highway DVD pack. Don't get the Blu-ray pack because it's not on that one. It's weird. The Hell's Highway Blu-ray pack does not have Hell's Highway on it, but the DVD pack does, so make sure you get the DVD. And that's all I got for you today. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. Y'all come back and hang again sometime.